Miles uphill, thick bush, no clear path, just history calling. I hiked miles uphill, pushed through dense overgrowth, and climbed over whatever stood in my way, just to find the Arntully Plantation mansion, which was built in 1798. Now, this wasn't just another forgotten estate buried in Jamaica's hills. What makes Arntully different is that it survived far beyond the typical plantation era, enduring all the way into the late 1990s. And because of that, I had to see it for myself.
Yeah, go straight up.
Yeah?
Straight up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You see the sign too.
Okay. Yeah guys, this is the pumping station for the water that goes up to Grove and goes down to Mount Lebanon and Trinityville. Yeah. Yeah guys, it seems as if the river is dry. No water in the river. That's a bridge running over there, but no water in the river. Yeah. Let me see if water in the river. Let me not see it. Wow, a bridge don't feel safe at all. No water in the river guys. Dry. Yeah. So I don't know if we ever see no water going up with that bridge here. I see some people walk on it still, but it feel one way. Alright, so we're up on way up.
The Grove district in St. Thomas sits within the old boundaries of the former St. David parish. Historically, Grove developed as a rural agricultural district in the mountainous interior of eastern Jamaica. During the 18th and early 19th centuries, this region was heavily influenced by plantation activity, particularly coffee cultivation in the higher elevations and provision grounds in the valleys.
Blessings everyone, welcome back to Elite Jamaica. So today we're in western St. Thomas and we're actually just leaving Cedar Valley and we're heading up on the Grove Road. This community is called the Grove. I'll give you information about this community in the video. This is one of those older communities, and just let me get this out there. This part of St. Thomas was actually part of St. David. So as of the Cedar Valley Primary School, passing the Cedar Valley Primary School, coming from New Monklands, coming from Trinityville, that's actually St. David's. Alright, so Cedar Valley would be in St. David's. Now in 1869, when the Poor Relief Act was passed, and to take care of people who have been, what do I call it, have been set free, the Poor Relief Act was passed, and in order for the government to have more money, they reduce the amount of parishes, because as you know, on this channel I told you already, we had 22 parishes. Yeah, so these communities sometimes are left abandoned, are left like they're isolated, no one remember about these communities. So we are heading up to Arntully, or Arntully, which is a coffee plantation. There's a great house up there. Where my at always ago. So we're heading up to Arntully, or Arntully, which is the great house of the Arntully plantation, the sugar plantation, the coffee plantation. Alright, so this looks like the community center here on the Grove Road, the Grove community. Yeah, there's a large ball field here. So what really happened is that when the lines were redrawn and this era became St. Thomas, a lot of these communities were left. Not abandoned, basically, kind of isolated, but they were mostly forgotten. You know, so therefore, as you notice, the roads and stuff like that, no water and stuff like that. So Arntully and Windsor Forest and Brook Lodge and estates like those, they are not listed on the maps. These were coffee plantations, just like the Ladyfield plantation, the Ladyfield Great House, which was not listed either. These were not listed because these were after James Robertson had listed the plantations, because a lot of these estates, they were the coffee plantations, they were started after the failure, so to speak, of sugar. When sugar sales were declining, they started to come up into the foothills of the Blue Mountains and the Jonker Mountains to start these coffee plantations, because the coffee actually grows better up in these parts. But I will give you a lot of information about these places, and I will be, right now I'm heading up to the Arntully. We're on the Grove Road in Western St. Thomas, and I'm heading up to Arntully. I'm gonna show you the great house, guys. I'm not sure the condition that it's in, but I got good information that there's a library there, and there's also like artifacts from the slave, you know. Another thing I want to show you guys up here, like there are several helicopter landing strips or landing pads. Not sure what they're for, but they are all marked private, you know. That's something to think about. Alright, but as we go up in the community, maybe we'll find out who live there or what they are for, because I don't think of the man who did, I don't want to call name, but I don't think of the man who did own the security company them. I'm not think of the man who own who have the bank contract. I don't know is who, and the man who do the coconut and the coffee, he lives in Stanton. So we find out who live there, but I can show you those from satellite imagery. This one, that, you know, it's a lot of them. So I'm gonna see what I can find out. The Sherwood Forest coffee plantation, as I'm showing you on screen, is a very large coffee plantation. It is still running up to this day, and they have built over, so I wouldn't be getting any chance to go there. Some old walls, the guys, no, them they're not really all that old, you know. So that's where we're heading. I think there's a lot for us to see. I'll be heading up to the Arntully and going around Nest Castle and coming around back to Bethel. Alright, so this should be an interesting vlog for those of you who enjoy videos like those. Alright, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. I do so right now because you already watched the video. And if you haven't given that thumbs up as yet, please give this video a thumbs up. Alright, and yeah, let us start the hike. Yeah guys, so this is how the road is. It's another cool community here, heading up into the foothills of the Blue Mountains. Yeah, guys, and I know them tree there though. That tree, when you cut it on Easter or Good Friday, and the red liquid run out of it, some people say, you know. Yeah, but we're going on way, going up. Look on the hillside over there, guys. Very beautiful. Really beautiful. Don't that's where I come from, peeps. Yeah. Guys, you know, I came up on this road already when I was about 7 or 8. I normally go in field service with my granddad because I grew up in the Kingdom Hall, the Jehovah's Witness organization. So I normally go in field service with my granddad. And we came up on this road when I was around 7 or 8 or 9. And we went up on this road and went round Nest Castle. Shout out to Sister Douglas or Miss Douglas. She was a teacher, and a whole heap of people can comment and say yes, Miss Douglas taught them at school. Yeah, she is one of those teachers, those people that you love, you know. But yeah, that's the last time I walked up here. I also did one where I'm not remembering if it's this road or the next Castle Road, but I went as far as Ugly Gap, Penline Castle, to the way to go up to Blue Mountains, but we didn't go to Blue Mountains. So I'm not sure if I should say I'm familiar with these parts, but yeah, I came here already a long time ago. Alright, when you look on the mountainside, guys, it's beautiful, ain't it? And sun is shining. I prefer when the sun is shining because you see the beauty of the landscape more. Don't you think? When you look there. Wow, beautiful. So we'll head up further. And as you know, guys, these videos are educational. They're not vulgar in any way. These videos are family friendly. They can watch with your family, alright? So they chip the stones and put it on the road. Makes it a bit better, but I mean not all that better. Yeah. Maybe if you drive it will feel better, but not when walking. That's an old building up here. But I'm just fascinated by the hillside. You see that red mark, they look like red dirt up on the hill. Let's see if I can zoom in. You see it? Right up there, so I'm going to put one arrow. I don't know about that, but anyway, we're head up further. And we're in the foothills of the Blue Mountains, you know, guys. And we're going up higher. You know, these are coffee plantations, so they are in the Blue Mountains foothills. It's an old building because coffee grows high up, and the Blue Mountain coffee actually grows high up in the, well, you know, the Blue Mountains. Yeah. Wonder if water in the river. Look. No water in the river same way, guys. Mr. Bridger, it's chicken wire and the board. People walk on it still. No water in the river. Just a bit of water down there. There's a house over there. So we'll go further up. Guys, please don't leave the video. I've been looking at this place from satellite imagery. I've been seeing up until 2023, up until 2022, I think 2022 or 2021. For some reason, Google Earth, yeah, them not show till 2023 again. They are showing us back from 2023, either 2021 or 2020. You know, sometimes the imagery is better, but it's like it blinding now because the white balance turn up well up. So if you're searching in the countryside like up here for something, then you'll know where to find it. But if you're searching in the city or somewhere where you know it's flatlands, it'll go blind you. So I'm seeing this place and I've got good source that tells me about this place. Shout out to my stepdad in St. Thomas, a renowned police officer, a district constable. Yeah man, Hubert Telfer. Mr. Telfer, big up yourself. You know, you have told me about a lot of these places. You know, as a district constable, trust me, people will comment and tell you about this man. You know, someone to be loved, someone to be respected. Yeah, someone who will always stand by your side once you are friends or acquaintances. So shout out to Mr. Telfer. Type Mr. Telfer in the comment section if you know him and if you agree with what I say. Yeah? So with that point way, I go up. And guys, I know this is gonna be one of the longer videos. So for those who do not appreciate long videos, then the shorts will always be uploaded. I'll go with the guys. Shout out to Big Super. Big Super, see you van over there, so you know. Yeah man, I like that. Alright. Yeah guys, and on a serious note, I wanna give a big shout out to One Love Jamaica, or Jamaica One Love. Bro, you do some real history. I really appreciate the effort you put in. I really appreciate, appreciate the support. I've always been saying I wish more people in Jamaica were doing history. And watching your video, bro, watching all your videos, I love what you do. Big up yourself. Easy me, and keep making good content. And yeah, I love the quality of the content. You see, I'm not a gatekeeper now, I know that already. So I'm not a gatekeeper. If somebody do something good, I'm rate somebody, I'm not afraid to tell them some rate them, you know? Yeah man, so big up yourself, One Love. Yeah man, big up to Lot One Boy, shout out. Y'all really doing some good adventures. A lot of abandoned buildings up here. So, abandoned building now. Let me look if I black make it, cause there's a piece more on the back, you know. And a black. Alright, tree going on. This is something on the back, I have a look on it. Yeah guys, so one old step here. This is a old step there right here, so more construction up there, so but piece of building there up here, so I want to see. Piece of building there, guys. Wow, hey, this colonial, guys, you know, see that? This colonial. Now go around on the next side. This colonial, peeps, is a stone. Hey, you see what I show you? This looks like it's a stone, you know. This is weird, yo. Around here, it looks like a wall. Down, but it's a stone. What are down there, sir? Nah, man, something there, man. Something there. There's a little cave that, but it's a stone still, guys. So a little cave that going there, so I'm gonna push the camera in there. Let's see what we see. But guys, you see that? A wall this now, man. A wall that under this, you know. Something right boy, I know. Cause this is a wall, right? That is a wall, but that is a stone. But that is a cave. And with the dung in one little opening or so. This is how we come out still. Now climb up back on the wall. Yeah? To head up to Arntully. But there was something there. There was something there, I'm not sure how the construction out of the front. Whole construction, guys. Because we're going into a community that, and if you notice them build back on the construction, we're going into a community that was, it was not, let me say now, it was not really taken care of. So a lot of the places here are from colonial days. Yeah.
Estates were often divided into smaller settlements over time, and many of the rural communities that exist today, including Grove, grew out of or alongside those older plantation lands. When St. David Parish was abolished in 1867, after the administrative restructuring that followed the Morant Bay Rebellion, its territory was merged into St. Thomas. Grove, like Cedar Valley and other surrounding districts, shifted administratively but not physically. From that point onward, all official records, land titles, births, church registers, and taxation documents fell under St. Thomas governance. The identity change was bureaucratic, but over generations, St. Thomas became the dominant parish reference.
What type of building is this? You see this? Don't tell me say it's an next stone this, you know. Some big stone, don't you still? Or is this really another stone? A stone, you know, guys. It's a stone, a rock. Look like it have a little entrance right there, so but we can't go in and pick them yet. This is a rock. I don't understand how I'm going. But let me see. Going further up, we're supposed to can get a little more understanding, but that looks like a rock. It is a rock. So the rest side one also. However, we can't be sure. We really can't be sure. Maybe it was something that was built from way back when, because you notice that smooth part right here. You see that? I think it's just rock. It's natural, you know. But I could see if we ever see more as we go along. New construction built on old construction. You see that? Seems like it could be stone still, you know. You know why? Because if we look over there, we see the landscape. It's those same stones. Yeah. Riverbed. Still no water inside of the river. Wonder if this water has been diverted. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look on the landscape over there. So I think that was caused from landslides. Yeah. There's a house over there. So we're heading up to Arntully, the Arntully Sugar Plantation Great House. Alright, yeah, man, be with me while we explore this beautiful community. It's a different terrain, different landscape, everything. Look at the rocks over there, guys. Now, there should be caves in an area like this. And you see the rock them? There should be caves in an area like this. You know, I'm starting to wonder if down there there's a cave where we see that stone that looked like a building. Well, anyway, we could go up further. Down there, so where I come from, guys. And I look on the mountain them over there. So, wow, beautiful. Yeah. So we're in the community of Grove. If anyone familiar with this community, let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, come on. Lots of stones up here. They wouldn't have any problem to build, but they, yeah, guys. And this Plantation Great House, this community and the Plantation Great House and the other communities that I'll be going to there will be this piece of building there, guys. It will be the first time these are shown on camera. Alright, but hold on, let me show you this. This is a piece of building. Could be a well or dry up. It's a piece of old construction, guys. You see that? I'm telling you now, we're there in our whole community. You can see it built in the stone. Look on that. Did they build into the stone, or the stone grow in the building? You know? What could have been here? No idea. But that's old construction. Go up on the top and see. Let me see. It's just a stone. And the wall could be a fort, you know? Or a water wheel or something, you know? But this was foundation for something. Alright, so we have to look up for some more because this alone can't be right here, so. Look at that big stone, a big giant stone, you know, guys. This is a big giant stone. Look there. That's a big stone. And then something like one church over there, so. But then this old construction built right in it. And I'm not sure what that is. If that is here and it's just that alone, then I think there should be something else across the road. Yeah? But there's nothing across the road. Nothing at all. And this doesn't protrude any further out. Seems as if it come across the road. Alright, so that's kind of unknown for the moment. Let us go up further. Alright. I'm looking for old walls in that yard. Here there's old walls in that yard. And these are old walls also. So they have rebuilt on old constructions. I'm not sure what was here. And that looks as if it was a church over there. Yeah. We'll go up further.
Grove today is largely agricultural and residential. Farming has historically included crops such as bananas, plantains, yams, and other ground provisions. In earlier times, small-scale coffee cultivation was also present in surrounding upland areas. Like many interior communities in St. Thomas, Grove reflects Jamaica's post-emancipation transition from large plantation control to peasant farming and family-held plots. After 1838, freed people often established small settlements in valleys and hillsides, building churches, schools, and family lands that still define the social structure of these communities.
That's another piece of old wall right there. So you see, it seems like a lot of places were here and have been washed away. Yeah? Because all of here, that old wall up here, it just makes it seem as if all of here had a wall. But it was washed away because it seems as if the river came on the road once. If you look down there, you can see that. You know? So, I could go up further. We're seeing more as we go. And that's old walls up there. Let me see. We have some old walls up here. More old construction. Yeah. All of these are from the plantation era. You know. These aren't new, these are from the plantation era. Yeah. What was here I can't tell you. I don't know. But if you look here, you see there's still more walls right here. Yeah. So I couldn't tell you what was here, but something was indeed here. And I'm wondering how much more we're gonna see going up on this road. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go up further. Seems like the river was at one point on the road, because I don't see how the road look, and the river is right over there, but it's drying up. Blessed.
Yeah, man, what I go on for you?
There, man.
Video?
Eh? What are you dealing with?
What I go on with that video thing there?
A video thing, a history me I do, you know. You know the Arntully Great House there?
Yeah, man.
How up there stay now?
Farm up there, and much happy we can go up there.
Eh?
Much happy we fight to go up there.
Pilot me go up there?
Yeah.
Me not do that, man.
You do that.
A history me I do, man.
You go straight up.
Yeah?
Straight up, you know.
Uh-huh.
You see the sign too.
Okay. So how you do the banner? A market to bring them go?
Yeah, man.
Okay, a good thing you do, you know, man. I know everybody I get up a farm, you know, man. I say it get less and less in Jamaica where like nobody know want to farm again.
Farming the greatest thing right now.
Tell you. Easy, man. I mean, I go up the road still now, is it?
Take care of yourself.
Blessings, man. Give thanks. Alright. Alex, my name, yeah? Mm-hmm. Here, guys, so we go up further. So if we go straight, I'm going to see the sign. Yeah, so I have an idea where it is already. I just needed more information. Yeah? Alright, so now look at them big stone, man. You can see the river do damage over here, you know. Chano. Yeah, all the damage the river do boy do. Eh? Me I say all the damage the river do boy. I don't mean I say everything wash away. Now look the guys. Beautiful. Yeah, cause me I say it's like everything wash away, yo. Look here. A river do them thing, you know. Channel. I'll go up further in the community.
The name Grove itself suggests its early landscape, likely referencing clusters of trees, orchards, or cultivated wooded areas. Many Jamaican district names from the colonial period were descriptive in that way, often reflecting natural features or estate naming traditions. Now, what makes places like Grove historically interesting is that they sit quietly in the background of Jamaica's larger national story. They were not major port towns or large sugar estates, but they formed the backbone of rural life. These interior districts carried the island through emancipation, economic shifts, migration waves, and modern development.
River did a number on these people. House over there. Like some of the farm over there. And that's where I come from, guys. Yeah. Beautiful little side. So I reach up in a coffee country, you know. There's a coffee over there. Yeah. I'm still like some old building over there, so got some stone pile up. I'm not sure I'm not go up on the property still. But all of this was coffee pieces. coffee plantations. They refer to them as coffee peas. You see something over there, so look at that. Look at that, guys. Crack a landslide. Let me see. I could do a building so high. The building is so high. Look there. Yo. Look there, guys. Look there. I brought that block off and slide down, you know. Yo, channel. That's, I don't know what to say about that, but don't give me a word to describe that. That's fascinating. This one light post fall down. On the tree there, they're big. I'm over there in the coffee country now. A lot of coffee is planted up here. As you know, we're going in search of a coffee plantation. Yeah. I have committed myself to the fact that everywhere I go in St. Thomas there will always be some uphill climbs, and I'm getting to like it. Yeah, let me see what by so. Sometimes some things hide, you know. Okay, let me see nothing over here. River out there, so and go to cry. No rain or drizzle. Old buildings over there, guys. Those are not plantation houses though. Yeah. Riverbed. That's a riverbed now, guys. Just dry. That's the road we're coming from. Yeah. See the house over there. Say, look at the colonial house still now. Here. We're now go over there still. Coffee plantation, maybe off limits. So this is a gully with them. You put the stone them so the water can run. Go down the middle right down here, so water would enter from here, so here's the water would enter from, and see the entrance to the place up there, so it's really old. It's a coffee plantation. I'm building over there, but I'm not taking no chance. Yeah, if I see somebody, I would ask them. Otherwise, I'm not do it. You see the wall here? And the wall here keeps. You see that? And stone wall that, you know. I'll go up further and see if something over there. A whole lot there. A lot of this? No. See wall the same way, guys. Behind the car. It's not a lot of this. It's just a wall we built the other day. Where people just pile up stone. Nothing over there. We'll head up further. I'm gonna check around here, so the water run through. Some sign here. Road run on this Mayal estate. Oh, some Mayal down there, so I check them up. I see them there. Yeah. Alright guys, so we want to start take it toward Mayal. I don't know if you want to see. But the road here will go around there, so I don't want them to take go on the plantation. Alright. So that way I do. This is where the river runs through the road. No water. Look like the water was turned from up in the hills. It's not possible for no water to be running here. The water was turned. It gone somewhere, it's gone water something. Maybe it's a water coffee. You know? And that not sit well with me at all. But anyway, we'll go further. Our airstrip is up here. Not an airstrip, a helicopter landing pad is up here. I'm not sure who lives up here. But there's a landing pad up here. I'm not sure if there are dogs. Because a place like this will have dogs. And I think if it have dogs, it will be big dogs. That's a gully right there. But make us see. Alright, so it looks like the gate lock. Alright. Inside private, so maybe the gate lock. Alright, so this Arntully. However, this is the new house because the plantation that I'm going is not over here. Alright, Arntully. Yeah. So I'll go around here. Up at the great house there. See that? This one was built recently, it seems. I just hope so. I know this. I look for it lock up behind the gate. But I don't think so still. I think it is up further. Yeah? So I'll go up further. A whole building there behind it, you know. I'm gonna wonder now if I eat. I'll check my map still. Alright, so this is not it. This is the also have the airstrip up at the top up there, so yeah. And the red roof there. They're down at the front seat here, guys. That are the gate right there. So the red roof they will just pass and the road gone up. And up here they have an airstrip up here. So we are supposed to go around on this road where we are. Go around, and this is the great house right here. Alright, so I think we're up on the right road. So I'm moving out the bush. So I'm going to go up further. It's already getting chilly. Up in these sides are really cool. You see the pine tree them guys? So I know I would right? Already in the Blue Mountain area. The Blue Mountain Ridge. It's the pine tree them guys. Yeah. So we're very high up. Let me check my elevation and tell you how high I'm there. So with the 852 meters above sea level. Yeah? And we are going up to 920 meters above sea level where the Arntully Great House is. So yeah, now I'm sure that it's not that one down there. It's up further. I wonder if the road this way go down there now. This is supposed to be the road. But go down there, it looks too. Yeah. That's the Arntully Great House down there. So I'm gonna go down there. Come back, man, come. I'm gonna see if I can talk to him first. That type up here, so I'm gonna come. This is the entrance. No, put up on the camera, man, is it? Are the Arntully Great House that down there, sir?
Yeah, don't play what.
Nobody no down there? Nobody no down there I can talk to?
Nobody.
But free if me go in?
Yeah, man.
Alright, respect, yeah? Blessings. Yeah, guys. So, as he said, this is the Arntully Great House. But I know that I really want to show you. Look over there, so guys. When you look on the scenery over there, so. Yo! Look there. That could have been such a waterfall, but it's not. That's the Blue Mountain Hills. Alright. So, yeah, we'll go down to Arntully. See what's down there. Wow. I'm really excited. This one seems to be well intact. Yeah.
Arntully Plantation was established in 1798 in what was then the parish of St. David, now part of St. Thomas, as a high elevation coffee estate in Jamaica's eastern mountains. Originally registered by John Shepherd, the property was strategically positioned in the cool, mist-covered hills, ideal for coffee Arabica cultivation. Its location in the Blue and the Port Royal mountain range made it part of Jamaica's expanding mountain coffee belt at a time when planters were diversifying away from sugar. The estate's layout included designated coffee pieces, processing facilities, and drying platforms known as barbecues, all centered around a substantial great house.
Just pine trees. Yeah, I'm going to head down to the great house and see what I'm going. So, I wonder if we pass the entrance because you know say they're down on a ridge down here, so I don't think if we go so far, guys. I don't think if we go so far. I'm gonna go back up here so have a look because I see it a while ago, so there's no way I can pass and go so far down there so to access it. I think we pass the entrance. The entrance overgrown, I'm gonna pass it.
In the early 1800s, ownership passed to Scottish planter William Ray, who controlled the multiple estates across eastern Jamaica. Under Ray, Arntully operated within the island's based plantation system, with more than 80 Africans recorded on the property by 1820. These men, women, and the children carried out the physically demanding work of clearing slopes, planting, harvesting, and processing coffee under forced conditions. When the Abolition Act of 1833 ended forced labor in the British colonies, Ray received financial compensation from the British government, and the estate transitioned into the apprenticeship system until full emancipation in 1838.
The great house. So I'm not supposed to pass unless the road go down and wrap round. I'm gonna check up here so if I drive way up here. So it look kinda steep if I drive way up here so still. But no way to find out but to check. I'm gonna wanna go way down there so and then find out so up here so the entrance there. Yeah, this steep. This steep to go down there. Alright. So the house down there so we can't avoid going down and coming around. Let me look on the road if our next entrance down there so. I'm gonna understand why I have to go way down there so to find the entrance. Alright, so it looks like I have to go around and come up. So I could do that. Yeah guys, so now that I come further down on the road, when I look, the building them there over there so it look like me have to, because the road here just take me back straight down so, and I look on the map, see the building here where I go, and I actually pass it already, so I go back up and take the straight road and find an entrance. Alright, so wanna bear with me, alright? Yeah man, so I go back up here so. The entrance can't be down here because the more I go around, or the more I realize so the building them they down in the flat down there so I can't be showing them from here so then they put on a little bridge over there so I have to go around. The entrance can't be over here because that's down in the ridge. I down there so the coffee them usual planting up peeps. So the great house they over there so where them look down where the coffees were planted. Because it have to plant high but it have to cool at the same time. So that's why they plant in those places. Alright, so once again I head back up on the road here and get back to you when I reach back on the main road. Look like this was an entrance going up to where those pine trees were planted. There could be a building up there but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go up there. Here. I head back up the road. So the Arntully great house down there so. The thing there, right, just saying no peeps. See the house there now guys. See it there? See the house there peeps. Right that. So I don't know how to reach down there. So I go around and see if I can track around here so if I go down there. Because I see one like more building the cross over there so if more building the cross over there so that means no entrance to there. I wonder if I have something to take this on water or something. I can't hear so you're so steep. See the house there. We have to find a way down there, no problem. We have to find a way down there. Yeah? So we'll go around further and see if around here so the entrance there. I think the entrance is around here. And then for right so. Now this is the water so I'm stone that. We'll go around further. Entrance over there somewhere. There has to be an entrance. It can't just be just so. One big entrance over there because it was a large plantation. Yeah? So we could go around further. Yeah, right here, somebody up here, so water goes so. You know, one pipe. One water pipe up there, so that's nice. The house down here, so guys. Entrance must be around here, so it have to be around here, so guys. Here's the entrance here. This is the entrance. Alright, so we reach Arntully. As we get in now. The gate lock. There's a lock on the gate. But the man said I could have go in, you know. He said I could have go in, go look. So, I'll find out where in. Bagwire.
Unlike many Jamaican coffee estates that declined rapidly after emancipation, Arntully continued operating into the mid-19th century. By 1860, it was under the ownership of Charles Lascelles, and estate surveys documented hundreds of acres still dedicated to coffee cultivation.
Yeah, guys, so let's see if we find a truck. We go down there now.
Though labor shortages and shifting global markets weakened Jamaica's coffee dominance, Arntully demonstrated unusual resilience compared to neighboring properties that were abandoned or converted to other uses.
The grass can smell like some things in a bird. I don't know why. It's inside the gate. And one truck must be good on there.
In the 20th century, the estate entered a new phase. It was eventually acquired by American writer U.B. Cave, who lived there during the 1960s and 70s, transforming it from a working plantation into a private mountain residence.
Stay up on the driveway. Whoa, okay. Yeah, now some serious maca now. What's up? How may I drop? Gotcha. Alright. Let's try through this.
Cave later sold the property to Keble Munn during the administration of Prime Minister Michael Manley. Due to the foreign exchange controls and economic tensions of that era, financial complications reportedly surrounded the sale, affecting Cave's ability to transfer funds abroad, marking another transition in its long ownership history.
Maca. A beer maca this come down in now. Try go cross it. Oh, the whole this go down, you know. Maca, you see that? Dangerous, you know, peeps. So them cut up me on already. Holy again. We finally reached on the plantation. Whew. Some stone building here, guys. So a wall right here. Not sure what that was. To the plantation house. Our next house down there, so the helpers quarters, they're down there. We'll go down there too. I'm gonna see that one here. Wow, guys, you know see this? Alright, we'll have to go on this step. This big, you know, guys. Really huge. And I'm gonna show you the last photograph that was taken of this place in 1979. I have that photograph with me. Oh, how will I get down here? So the house is down on the flat, and we'd have to go around through the bush to go down into the house. However, so one step here, I don't one step right there, so we'll go down to see if we can take this step. Because I have one railing. So I walk way there, I want to drive way to go down there and from quick again. So we have the railing, can hold on upon. That's a really huge house now, so our next piece over the behind it now. When I look there, see the roof there at the next house over there, so we'll go over there so too. Alright, I'm going to go down here so first. Alright, so we still have to go that way here. Over there. Alright guys, so this would have been one of the houses that were here. Poor construction there, guys. Old walls. Let me look at it around here. So the back of the building here. Around here. But this is an old house that has been here from back then. Old walls. Old walls right here. Water bubbling out that. I don't know what in there. I put the camera in there. Show more in there. So inside of the house. Not sure what was right there. Yeah guys, this is the Arntully Great House. The sextant right there. There's another room here. One pipe, I don't know what this is for. I don't know what this would have been used for. But yeah, one bathtub. There was a lot inside this house, you know, guys. I'm not sure if I were able to find nothing. This is another room right here. One window. I'm not sure this one. So inside. The step will lead go up there. See the chimney there, guys. I'm gonna try to find white connector. Okay. So around here, this is somebody that occupied, because I notice you have modern grills. Yeah. This look like it did burn down at some point in time. So one bell on the wall for fire. I'm not sure what that bell was for. Let me go over there and see. But it looked as if it was burnt down. See the chimney there, guys. Supposed to be right there, so I'm gonna look. It like it is up on the second floor. So that is a chimney up there, guys. That is a chimney, and then that's where the smoke would come out. So the board would be right there, would be on the basement, would be in the basement right now, and there will be another floor up there. Let me look on them things and see how. I'm not sure, something technological though. So an arch there, guys, that's the front of the house, and I'm gonna show you that on a photograph. This is the inside. As I said, wood are there in the basement. Here, this look like a living room. So we'll go over the next side. Have to look for more stepping. That's another room over there. Go up underneath that place, go through there, and there will be another step. And look. Here there would be, this could be a window. Looks like a window. Yeah. The chimney over there again, guys. And this is an arch. This is the entrance. Yeah. This is the Arntully Great House. Alright, we'll go through the arch. These are the entrance to the house. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a picture of the entrance so you can see it better, guys. I just a bush up now, really, so now I put my foot. That's under there. It's up there. I'm gonna show you a picture with the missus, the lady of the house, sitting upstairs on the balcony. Yeah. Alright, so now we go up through and see if we can go over this so and find the next house. So our next house over there is on the roof. Next house over there, so guys, we'll try to find a way over there. Right, climb over that railing now. Also that close, we're supposed to can reach. Wonder what kind of insect or anything they live over there. Alright, so the outside down in the flat. So I'm going to go through this. So the driveway, guys, concrete structure. Some more. So the driveway. Guys, now I get tired, I swear. The driveway coming out, you come here and stop. on a cotton tree there, guys. That's scary. See also. So the next side of the house. Look at the works yard. Oh, guys, this look like where they would have parked them horses. Like this would have been the stable. You know? So this would have been the stable. Yeah guys, that would have been the stable. I don't know, I want to show you the still, but I'll put the camera in there. So in this stable guys, this look like a parking lot or a stable. Yeah? You know, I got to move, something moving there now. This look like a parking lot or a stable. It's up on the original leaf. I'll get back out of here. Yeah guys, so this was just like a stable, or if they had cars it would be like a parking lot, but the truck coming down here seems too small for a car anyway, so I think it would have been horses. Yeah, so head up back on the front. So that was the Arntully Great House guys. It's a bit run down. Well, a lot run down. I didn't expect to see it being like this. I expected to see it with the roof and everything. However, we found it before it is completely gone. Yeah. Alright, so go back to here, sir. And I need the apple tree. Yeah, the wall and the guys. Those are the old ones. So this are the driveway piece. Or maybe a building was here like a guard tower. There's some more construction here. The stones were broken down. So it could be anything. I'm not sure. Yeah. See, that's a wall right there. So I'm not sure what could be here. That's the house down there, guys. Yeah. So let's try find a way back out of here. And then focus. Yeah. Okay, so the bush, hold on. Yeah, man, show the bush. Then we have to put the bush with it. Oh, alright, you know. Watch out, guys. Alright, this is up, you know. Oh, whole wall, that's you know, look at my foot night. The whole construction say driveway I go here, so. I don't know. The driveway I go and I have to know. No problem, so. Yeah, I start to smell the bush, I smell like it down. The driveway, is up on the opposite side of the driveway. Oh, Maka. I must see if I can take it so. No, can't take this one. Maka here, so I'm have to go through the Maka here. Because I have to go back up on the driveway here. Oh, stone and block. Oh, be a Maka this thing now. You just have to go through. Yo, how you? Be a Maka coming up in here, guys. Watch him. Watch him. Let me try to go through here, so. No, no. Let me try to go through now. Still can't go through. Let me try now. If I go through, I pull through, you know. Not too much Maka hold me. I have to go through. I have to clear my clothes. No, up on that hill now. You see, I can find my way up through the bush. Alright, slap to the gate. Yeah, so the gate. Oh. Yeah, man. Blessings. Yeah, where your name, man? Where your name?
Cracker, man.
Long time live around here?
Yeah, man.
What you know about the Arntully Great House?
Oh, yeah, it was a great place, man, where lots of things done, man.
People boy used to work down them thing there?
People boy I used to live there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, the Powell them.
The Powell them?
Yeah, come from, when them come here, they come from Manchester.
Oh, me here say it used to run as a Airbnb too, like a guest house.
Yes, as well.
So what caused it for just run down south of the blues? Cause 2022 it's still up and running.
Yes, what happened, nobody now take care of it.
Oh.
People claim say them buy it and then it just go for nothing.
Come go over there a while ago, be a cut and scare me get enough to go through. I hope you up on my shoulder grass there, you know.
The guy take a video for.
Yeah, me I try uphold the history to show the younger generation say what used to happen, you see me?
Yeah, man, for real, man.
What you know about Sherwood Forest?
Yeah, man, them place a coffee, all different, man.
But it's still a run.
But it's still around.
Still a go on.
Still slave.
What you know about Brook Lodge?
Yes, coffee.
Same thing.
Same thing, you know, but it used to develop more. All of them.
But Sherwood are the bigger one though.
Sherwood are the bigger one.
Okay. You know who live up at the house where you turn before you come down Arntully? We have the helicopter place up there. They have a landing pad up there. When you go up on the road,
the upstairs and downstairs.
You reach at the Arntully gate, when you go through that gate down, go up. Who
Oh,
live up there,
Arntully,
sir?
some white man buy it up.
Some white man?
Yeah, he used to cable months.
Nobody no know who.
Some white man where live them over
Cable Mons.
Cable months used to.
So hold on. After Kiev, the writer,
After Kiev,
did run it.
months.
Him did try to sell it to Cable Mons.
Yes,
But
yes.
then it never worked through Manly. They use it to raise the taxes and them things. So him did end up get it.
Him end up get it.
Him get Arntully too?
Yes, him wife have it. Him wife did want it. Cable months wife.
Him still alive?
Well, I know say Cable months die. I don't know about if the wife did die.
Because Cable Mons bought in I think 1963, 1973.
Yes, because I'm from Mavis Bank factory. Coffee factory over there.
You not even know where you do, me have the history that I'm done I put in the video already, you know.
Yes, for real.
Yo, big
Yeah,
up.
man, strength man.
Big up man, you
So,
know the
man,
history for
yeah,
real
man,
man.
I know it,
Where you say your name again?
Frederick Jackson, man.
Frederick
They call me
Jackson.
Cracker, yeah.
Cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody where you want big up?
Yeah, man, out there, man. Big up my mother, man, and my father, and my family, them, man, and my church sisters and brothers, them.
Alright.
And, you know, and go with God, because God
True,
rule.
true.
And take care in good time
Real,
and
man.
forever, you know.
Real, man.
And your name?
Alex my name.
Alright,
Alright. Yeah, big up. Eh? YouTube. YouTube. Somebody go and tell you. Yes, blessings. First, we have to see water from morning. Yeah, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed that video. Now, I am heading down through this road to Nest Castle and then back to the Cedar Valley Square. Alright, so catch you all in that video. Alright, and thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching again, guys. No, that was a hike and a half because you haven't seen all of the hike. The other video will be coming up after this, and that will be the community of Nest Castle, Bethel, and Cedar Valley. Alright. The Arntully Great House, I heard about this house a very long time ago, you know. I should have done this from in 2021, around that time, and I would have seen it in proper condition. However, because there are so many places that I had to go, and basically, you know, me I do the closer ones them first, you know, so I missed that one. However, we see it before it gone fully. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm not gonna hesitate. As me learn about somewhere, I'm gonna head out and go there. Alright, and for this month, I'll be focusing on these coffee plantation houses which aren't listed on the maps. Alright, because these were built basically in the period or a little bit after James Robertson had documented the plantations. Alright, guys, my kitten passed away. For some reason, I wake up this morning and find her outside. You know, like I think she to a bug or something. But yeah, one of them things there, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm not gonna keep your time because this was a long video. I hope you all enjoyed this video or found it interesting in some way, and look out for the next one. Y'all stay blessed.